That shit just looks like a coffin from far away. Okay guys, we're currently at Walt Disney World right now. We're about to go to Epcot. It's been a hot minute since I've been inside Epcot, but it's a special day. I'm gonna ride Test Track 3.0 today, so we're gonna give you guys a brutally honest review. Is it a worthy successor to 2.0? First Test Track opened on March 17th, 1999. So on that note, let's show off a vintage Test Track commercial to show you where it started to where we are now.
Riding Test Track leads to a decidedly prominent increase in endorphin manufacture in the basal ganglia. In other words, Test Track rocks! Brace yourself.
The ultimate automotive experience.
From Epcot at the Walt Disney World Resort near Orlando, Florida, Test Track, the greatest automobile adventure of the century. And your host, Richard Jenny.
Hello and welcome to Test Track. Test Track, Test Track, Test Track, Test. This is Test Track. Test Track is the ultimate automotive experience. This is where you'll see how General Motors, the world's largest automaker, tests its cars.
We're in the business of giving people new and exciting experiences. The GM Test Track is going to take you on a thrilling ride into the world of automobile testing.
First off, there's the hill climb, where you'll climb a 15-degree grade up 3 stories. And be given a New York City cab driver's license. Kidding. Next comes the suspension test. Then you'll experience panic stops with and without anti-lock brake technology. Then you move to the heat chamber where, hopefully, only the paint blisters. Yeah, right. Next is the barrier test. And then hang on for the speed test where you'll hit peak speed to a 50-degree bank turn. Whoa! No, I won't be doing the ride. I'm pretty sure that's in my contract. What do you mean you forgot? How do you forget? Why don't I forget to pay? You know, it's not a question of afraid. I'm not... Oh, boy! Oh, with the skidding! And here we go again. It's very... Ooh, that was smooth. Whew. Lucky thing I got my 12-hour deodorant. I put it on at... Uh-oh. Cold chamber. It's a good name for this. I'm guessing in here they would spray the car with some kind of an acid... corrosive liquid, something that would eat them. That couldn't be good. Oh, straight away, and now a right turn. Oh, ouch and up. Yes, nicely done. No, the tunnel of love, if only I wasn't so alone. Ho, ho, speed. Yes, I'm not acting. Whoa.
I literally can probably count on one hand how many times I've been to the Disney parks this year. We're gonna pop into the Creation Shop now. Code Orange, Spiderheart, and the Castle, Walt Disney World. There's no price on it, so a mystery price. And then down here, we have another mystery price. Fall vibe shirt, Mickey Pretzel's the little ghost. A lot of the merch just doesn't have any prices on it. Disney World shirt here with some little bats. This little bat is hanging upside down. I'm sure they'll do a Disneyland version. And then down here, pick your poison. Some of the villains right there. We got a new shirt for Inside Out 2, Walt Disney World, with all the characters. Walt Disney World. They're all dressed up as little mummies. Even Chip and Dale down there, they're all dressed up. That's a great shirt. I love that he's sipping on a little cup. He's got his little popcorn bucket right there. Walt Disney World. Let's go Ghouls. Walt Disney World. We have a new Coco shirt. Familia. If you've ever wanted to adopt a little Figment, you can adopt him now as a little plushie. Now, if you are an annual pass holder, you can pick up the new magnet. So just come inside the shop and they'll scan your pass in this line. All right, here's the annual pass holder magnet for Maleficent. 4th of July is coming up in a couple days. $35. Walt Disney World, this shirt. We're gonna have a baseball shirt. You're looking at $75 for it. And then on the back, it'll say $71. $65 for a 4th of July little lug bag. $60 for this sweatshirt. USA, Walt Disney World. $35 for these glitter ears. It looks like the archway that you enter into when you're heading into Disney World property. $95 for Toilet Walt. All right, so over here, they got the Grab and Goof. So they have a new menu, I think, just for the summertime. This is the seasonal offering. All right, so here we go. We got the pepperoni pizza ravioli. It's got Parmesan on top with marinara. So honestly just tastes like elementary school pizza. So if you like that and that's what you're going for, it's a good like little kid snack. A 6 out of 10 on it. For the drink, we got the Goofy's Gone Fishing Blue Raspberry Lemonade with strawberry boba pearls with choice of fish or shark gummy candies. Got a lot of sugar. Woo, tastes like a sour raspberry popsicle. I'm gonna do like a 7 out of 10 on that. Now it's time for the cookies and cream ravioli. Sandwich cookie crusted chocolate cream ravioli topped with chocolate ganache with a vanilla cream. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is like a C. It's fine. Top into the Odyssey, see what's going on in there right now. All right, let's head in. They threw out some chairs. This is sad. Okay, so they have some musical notes. This straight up from far away, it just looks like a casket with flowers. What is this? Oh, there's a piano. Just no one playing it. There's only one bit of detail in this entire area. Just a couple sound notes and then some weird graffitied planters or plants, and then it just looks like a coffin from far away. Did no one think what this looks like?
Here we find a beautiful place to gather, eat, celebrate the different festivals. Now just like Communical Hall. May we rest in peace. Amen.
At least like a dead mall still has theming or something. We don't even get that. This is worse than a dead mall in here. The market over here is closed. It's just a really weird time at Epcot because like there's no festivals. So like half the park just kind of feels like abandoned right now because there's all like the food booths and like the shops, but nothing's open. Like this cart's closed, that cart's closed, that cart's closed. The multiple food booths over there are closed. Again, we could do a whole montage with like probably 50 closed carts. This is mostly Epcot right now. So the Marrakesh restaurant, I don't think has ever reopened. It's an annual Passholder lounge now. AP lounge open from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. All right, we're heading in now, so you'll scan your AP when you first get in. All right, we got a button, Walt Disney World annual Passholder. It's just like a lounge area to hang out. It's wild that they never reopened this entire restaurant. So over here, this is like the refreshment area. So they have they got like a fruit bowl, some pita chips. Then they have some Moroccan mint tea. So we got the water. Oh, well, that's nice. They used to have Genie last year, but there's no Genie in here anymore. So this is the one little photo op you can do. They do have some bathrooms, so that is nice, like an annual Passholder bathroom. But yeah, it's just the restaurant, but not open. I just tried these pita chips. They're disgusting. The other snack is just dried fruit. Special event check-in. Right now it's Passholder Previews, and then they'll be having annual Passholder Previews. Ride seat provided so that guests with disabilities can practice the transfer required to experience Test Track. They also have some imagery, right, of how you can get out of a wheelchair into the Test Track ride vehicle. And if you come down, it lines up perfectly with the building, with the logo right there. Test Track is a turbulent thrill ride showcasing the future of automotive technology. It features rapid acceleration, sudden braking, sharp turns, and steeply banked curves. So you have to be 40 inches to ride the attraction. So the standby's over there. The wait time sign looks great. It really blends in with a 3D element, so you really can't tell the screen's there, but it'll say lightning lane and the current time. Single rider entrance over here, standby will be over there. All right, so off to the side, lightning lane, single rider entrance, and then over here, standby entrance. All right, let's see how the queue looks. Got all these images of kind of prototype futuristic cars. Over here, when you first come in, here's gonna be the Astro 3. And they're kind of showing the concept behind making the Astro 3. There's some old school images. This looks like something out of Blade Runner. Here's a little shot of the back of the car. Some more concept art on the wall right here. Here's like a little futuristic smart car. So if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see with the outside reflection, but the ride vehicles, when people are going on the ride, go right by you.
Keep going.
New Test Track trash can. There's some concept art of that little mini vehicle. We're coming into this other room. Leave no trace. Reducing our environmental footprint starts with waste. Then we come over here. From the earth, nature inspires our material choices, guiding us towards sustainable solutions that are as strong as they are responsible. So here we have like some mushrooms, and then bio-based textiles, coffee bean shell tanning methods, and then over here, lasting progress, innovation, and sustainability aren't separate, they're interconnected. So here you go, charge your EV, electric vehicle, and you got a solar panel on the back. So over here we have like a battery, right, for a vehicle. Shows how the battery goes inside the vehicle, how the charging works. The ride's down for a delay right now, I think, because the weather. We're moving again. Not too long of a delay, about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Storm passed. So now we're rocking and rolling. All right, we're heading into the space section, and we have some sort of little roadster. We have another sort of vehicle over there. There's also another vehicle up here. So if you remember, back in the day, you would like create your own ride vehicle. This is the room that it would happen in. On those little computers, you'd scan your magic band, and then you would go up the ramp.
We got a cool little display here. Look at this, a legendary car. The invisible boatmobile. How cool is that?
There's supposed to be something there, coming soon. Here's the loading platform. The old machine that you'd scan your magic band to has now been removed. All right, so on the back of the ride vehicle, in the corner, it's gonna say Test Track Research Development. Buckle up. I will say they cleaned all the ceilings. There's no dust up there. It's all been repainted. Top into the ride vehicle. Same ride vehicle. They just repainted it.
Please remain seated with your seatbelts secured. Arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please supervise children.
Oh, my eyes. Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa! Oh, there's smells. Oh, God. We're back! That was awesome. That was so good. All right, we're getting off the ride now. I'm gonna exit over here. I guess this was our car kind of racing around. They got some benches to kind of sit and relax if you're waiting for people. So then right here they have 5 current models. It is kind of barren. There's not much happening in the showroom. There's like a photo op over here where you can plug in your vehicle. We came, we saw, we epcotted. So let's go back to the office and do the whole little rundown about my thoughts about the new test track.
Okay guys, we're back in the office, so let's talk about my review for Test Track 3.0. So this was during previews, right? So our ride vehicle audio, I don't think was working, but I really enjoyed the ride. So let's start off with kind of the entrance. Remember there's that giant like overhang, looked really tacky. They took that out and now you get this like really kind of crisp modern design of the entrance. The queue had some great, you know, high points, but there's also some like bland elements where I'm like, okay, they could have used a little bit of theming here or there. Now I will say sometimes like when Disney and theme parks refurb or like kind of redo rides, you just kind of like really feel like you're on the same ride. Constantly kind of comparing, you know, the past attraction to the new one. Where Test Track 3.0, right, their kind of elements are like, oh, I remember this part right from 2.0, but they really transformed it, right? They added that kind of house set, which really switched it up. Felt like you were on Radiator Springs Racers. And then the projection mapping on the building, so good. Really felt like you were on a different ride. It didn't feel like a retread. It felt like, you know, an evolution of this beloved attraction. I thought they really did a good job of making Test Track 3.0. Now, why was this attraction so good? Because it got proper funding. It's sponsored by General Motors. So what does it mean when General Motors sponsors, right, this attraction? That means they're helping pay for the new version. They're helping pay for the attraction, you know, helping pay for the maintenance. I don't know how much they put towards it. I don't know what percentage. You can definitely tell there's an actual budget for this attraction. I'm nervous about the next attractions because those are not sponsored by companies. It's Disney funding them. You know how they are. I'm really excited for you guys to experience Test Track 3.0. I had a lot of fun. I cannot wait to ride it again. The video does not do it justice. I was rewatching the POV and I was like, oh, this doesn't feel or look like how the ride actually is. So it's a lot better in person. So do not judge this attraction by the POV. It's like such a great high, right? With like Test Track and then also what they did with the Odyssey. Look like a funeral. I get it. It's nice that there's a place that's AC'd and out of the shade, but there's zero theming. Like they could even slap like a sticker on the wall. It's just that awkward couple flowers roped off and it looked like a casket, but there was just a piano behind it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things theme parks and Disney around the country. I love you all. I'll see y'all very soon.
Celebrate. Maybe rest in peace.
Hooterade?